Hello folks, welcome back. In last video we have seen how to write Ansible playbooks to create a Docker image and a Docker container. In this video I am going to show you how can we run our Ansible playbook from the Jenkins itself. Before modifying our Jenkins job, let me remove all our containers and images. This was created from previous video. And container, first let me remove the container, Docker stop container name, next enter, Docker RMI to remove images and your images names. Sorry, we need to remove the Docker container, Docker RM and container name. Now we can remove images because we can't delete images if the containers are running based out of it. Clear the screen. So now Docker images, no images, Docker ps-a, no containers. Let's jump into our Jenkins console. Deploy an container using Ansible is our previous job. We are going to modify same job to add our playbook. Edit it by using configure and scroll down. Now we are going to execute commands. If you remember, we were executing commands to build our Docker images and containers from here. Similar way, we are going to run Ansible playbooks from here. We just need to specify our playbook command here. Let me zoom the screen. So Ansible minus playbook minus I. Where is our inventory file is there? opt docker hosts, right? If you remember. So pwd ls, you can see under opt docker we have hosts file. Next, Ansible playbook name we need to provide here. Our Ansible playbook name is simple DevOps project.yml and full path of Ansible opt docker and our playbook name. At last provide semicolon. So it is going to execute this command. It is going to execute this command on our Ansible system. So let's apply these changes, save it and build now. This time what should happen? The var file get copies onto our Ansible system and it creates a image by using that var file and create a container out of it. So date, you can see the timestamp over here. It is same, nothing but just now this var file has been copied onto Ansible system. And Docker images. So for no images, Docker ps-a, no containers as well. Let's see whether job is successfully completed or not. Okay, it's completed successfully. It executed jobs and jobs are fine. Two changed, so nothing but those are fine. Let me see the images. Yes, you can see images. Let me see the containers. You can see the container as well. Let me try to access the container. So let me take the IP address of Ansible system because currently we have hosted it on Ansible system. We are still under testing phase to set up our Ansible environment. Okay, we can able to access and web app, right? So it's working fine. So far our job is working as expected. Assumes that there is a change in the code of our web app application. In that case, we should able to create a new image by taking new web app application, then create a new container. To test this activity, I'm going to modify our source code, which is available in our GitHub, then push the latest updates into the GitHub so that we can see the changes in our web app application. Then we can run a Jenkins job to pick up the changes and create a new image and container out of it. Rather than running a Jenkins job manually, we can use PoleSCM, which we have already experimented in our previous jobs. Same we are going to enable for this one so that it picks up new changes and create a Docker image and a Docker container. Let's go and modify our Jenkins job to enable PoleSCM, then change the source code. Let's do that one. So go back, configure, PoleSCM. Here I am giving to run this job for every minute. So whenever it identifies changes, it runs the job. Let's go and change the code. It is available in my Jenkins server. So we have hello world, cd hello world. Go inside to web app, src index.jsp. So I will just add deploying on container. Okay, now I have changed it. Git status, git add dot, git commit -m, modified index file to test with Docker, git push origin master. I'm pushing the changes. Okay, there is a change in our code. Once code is changed, it should identify and execute the job. Let's wait to see the new job triggering. For sure it is going to fail. I will tell you what is the reason. It's executing the job. So new commit you can see here. Okay, it is unstable. The reason behind that is creating a container. It is throwing an error with the name already a container does exist. So you cannot create a container with the same name. To overcome this problem, what we should do is we need to remove the container before creating a new container. So we need to modify our Ansible playbook little bit so that always the latest code get deploys onto our target environment. How to do those changes I'm going to show you in the next video. Until then, see you, bye.